Okay, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to Amezcua Global Session. My name is Dr. Shafi, as you see on the screen right now. I'm the product manager, you can call product owner of Amezcua range of products. And my job is basically to develop new products under Amezcua and, bring the knowledge to everyone who purchased Amezcua products, and also make sure that you all understand what is the role of Amezcua products in your life. I'm with the company, I'm with QNet since 2006. So that actually, you can count how many years it will be, yeah? 17th year for me with QNet. And I'm very happy. I'm actually very, very excited for 2024. As you know that this is our QNet's 26th anniversary, and the new logo, you are the first bunch of people who are actually seeing it. Okay, the QNet 26th anniversary. Okay, and the title of QNet 26th anniversary, as you see just below that, championing you. How many of you want to champion whatever that you do? Whatever decisions that you are making, whatever goals that you have set for 2024, do you want to champion those goals? If your answer is yes, you're on right track. Yeah. And I'm actually right now going to reveal the logo in terms of like how the official, the colors, how does it going to look like and all. Guys, let me present to you 26th anniversary of QNet logo, with the theme of this year is called championing you, and the tagline, as you know, the best products in the right business. So we are talking about the products which are going to improve our health and wellness. Okay, your lifestyle, your fashion. Okay, it'll give you a lot of experience, which is actually going to be a memorable experience with all different range of products. It is not only right now, I'm not only talking about Amezcua products, but it is also about all the products that we have, all the product associations that we have. We have sports sponsorships like MCFC team we sponsor. We also have local in Malaysia. We sponsor hockey, we sponsor futsal, we sponsor football, a lot of stuff, right? All these things are meant to give you a lot of resources in your entrepreneur journey. Okay. Owning your own business is not easy nowadays, right? But QNet is giving all of us that opportunity to own our own business, and at your own pace, of course. That's the beautiful part of it. And championing you is the right example. It's actually the right theme, where our mindset should not be 26th year. We have to think like this is the first year of the next 25 years. Okay, we already crossed the biggest milestone last year, September 8th, right? 25th anniversary was like the milestone. What a milestone. 25 years for a company to survive. Not only survive, we are actually, thriving. Okay. In our MLM industry. Yeah. And we are entering into 26th. The message from Datashri Vijayeshwaran and also Chief Padman Senadiraja is that we have to think, our mindset need to be the first year of the next 25 years. So we are already prepared ourselves from the company point of view, from the corporate point of view, from all the categories, from all these brands that we are going to help you in terms of products. We are coming, we are going to bring a lot of variety this year, and we allow you, or we give that, we lay that foundation for you to champion whatever that you do. For that, are you ready? Yeah. And as you know, as you see right now, the vibrant colors, okay, it gives you that feeling of, contentment, fulfillment. Yeah. You feel very, if it is only one color, probably it is very serious, right? But if you have multicolor, it's actually like going back to your startup mentality. Yeah. Think like this is your first day in your job, or in your office, or in your business. How excited you are. Obviously, there will be some confusion, there will be some uncertainties, but you are in general very excited, isn't it? So we want to give you that kind of a feeling that when you want to champion anything, when you want to become the best in anything, you need to have this mentality of startup. You need to feel like you're just starting this. This is your first day of anything that you are doing. Okay. And that's the reason why the theme championing you is going to be reflected in almost everything that we do. Starting, the January onwards, in events, you will find it, this theme of championing you everywhere. And as you know, Amezcua, 16, 17 years right now, we are very happy to share the proud moment that Amezcua is actually touching millions of people across the globe. And the reason why we are very, very important is because the world today is not a healthier place. It is not actually a healthier place. Look at the stats. This is still old stats. I'm still waiting for the new stats. 75% of adults worldwide reporting the symptoms of stress, including headache, tiredness, and sleeping problems. But the latest global stats are yet to be, revealed. Probably we're expecting by March or April we will have the latest stats, but these are before pandemic. Okay, if you are looking at specifically few countries, like if you want to look at a very highly populated country, we don't have it yet for India, but look at the second largest or third largest, for example, most densely populated countries like Indonesia, for example. Indonesia estimated loss of GDP because of productivity loss. If you're trying to understand, because the people in Indonesia are not able to give their 100% at workplace, the productivity loss contribute to 30% of GDP every year. That means you are losing 30% of annual GDP, okay, which is growth per person, right? This GDP, you are missing out 30% because of production loss or productivity loss. This productivity loss, if you want to put into dollar value, it's actually $201 billion. This much of economic output you're missing because you're not productive. Okay, that means it's wellness range. At your wellness level, you're not giving your 100%. Okay, and we say that 1 in every 4 people are getting burned out today at your workplace. Do you want to know what is the reason? Because when we fall sick, the sickness directly relates to you're not able to give your 100%. So there is a lot of issues with your productivity at your workplace or whatever that you do. So you're not able to actively contribute when you are sick, when you are having issues, when you have stress, when you have challenges in your life. So there is an opportunity for you to correct it, where you have an opportunity to give your best. Okay, whatever that you do, with the help of beautiful range of products. So before that, you need to understand what happens when you fall sick. You don't fall sick just like that. Nobody gets a diabetics or hypertension or any kind of disease overnight. There is a process that you undergo, right? So there are 4 stages. This has been, I have actually shared many, many times, but for the sake of new people who have joined here or the prospects who you invited, nobody gets sick overnight. There is a process that you undergo. Okay, so there are 4 stages. The fourth stage is being where you have fully blown disease, or there are symptoms that are actually bothering you that will force you to seek medical advice. Only then you go to see a doctor and take medication, or take whatever the suggestions or advice given by doctor, and you follow accordingly. But before that, there are 3 stages. Stage 1 is where your biophotonic emission, which is supposed to be very uniform, gets disturbed. So stage 2 is where your biofield, your body has a protective energy layer around you, or a energy field around you, that gets compromised. Stage 3 is where actually your cell components, that means actual your biochemical changes are happening inside your cell, getting damaged or disturbed. Only then the stage 4 happens. That means if today you are diagnosed with diabetes, or you had a brain stroke, the underlying problem started probably 10 years back or 5 years back from now. You understand the difference? The only thing is you're not able to feel it, you're not able to see it, you're not able to diagnose it, you're not able to take appropriate measures to stop the progression or prevent the initiation of it, or you can even delay it. Instead of getting you diabetes in 5 years, you can delay it to 10 years. There is also a productive, yeah, you are very productive for the next 5 years. Instead of you getting now, you delay it by another 5 years. You are actually pushing, that inactivity of your low energy levels of your stress that is actually can affect your productivity. So every individual in a country adds a lot of value to that country economical growth, isn't it? So if you are not productive, it translates, because when you look at a huge population and the certain percentage of it is going through the problems which are non-communicable diseases. Okay, we are not even talking about here like COVID or typhoid or malaria. Those cannot communicable diseases. We are talking about lifestyle diseases. We are talking about general tiredness, general fatigue. If you are able to control that, if you are able to manage those stuff which are within your reach, within your control, you can be very productive. You're actually adding a lot of positive economic growth to your company. So the mindset in 2024, we are going to champion whatever we do. Amezcua is there for you. Okay, we are going to give you a lot of ammunition this year, how you can touch your prospects positively, change their life positively, and also change your life also positively. Because we just heard from one of our participant today from Goa, right? The testimony what you have shared is so powerful. It's about wellness. It is not about a disease. It's not about cancer. It's not about diabetes. It's not about any major life threatening disease. But that testimony of you sharing your wellness, how you felt, how energetic you felt, or how better you feel at work, can create a positive impact. So Amezcua actually does exactly that. And we are very proud to say that we are 17 years, because the first ever biodisc was launched in 2006, and 2007 was the launch of Cheap and Dent. These two products are star products, are hero products of our Amezcua till date, but with the latest versions, of course. So the latest versions of our Amezcua was biodisc 3 and Cheap and Dent 4. And yeah, before we watch this video, it's very important for you to understand that we human beings, that means we are very emotional, isn't it? If you watch a movie which is having a lot of sentiments, a lot of scenes which are not you're not able to cope up, you may cry, you may get horror, you may actually feel funny, laughing. So we are very emotional. That means we are energy beings, and we are very easily, okay, very easily, you can say, influenced by the surrounding frequencies. And I'm going to show the proof that the environment that today we are living in affects our cells. Okay, this video is all about that. As Nikola Tesla, one of the famous scientists, says that if you want to find the secrets of this universe, think in the terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Just imagine, guys, you only need to understand three things: energy, frequency, and vibration. If you understand these three things, you can understand about the whole universe, how it functions, everything. Okay, so let's watch the video, then I will explain to you what exactly it is. Yeah, I just want to pass here and explain to you what exactly is happening. There is a thin plate on which the rice grains actually, grinded very, very small in size. put onto it, and this entire plate is actually connected to a frequency generator, and it gives a certain frequency. Like as you see on the screen, 1033 hertz was given to this plate. So the plate is vibrating, the particles on top of it, they are gaining, or they are actually arranged themselves in a beautiful design. As the frequency is increasing, you will notice that the design gets complicated. The design automatically, nobody is actually drawing these circles. There is a beauty of it. It is the frequency that is reordering the molecules, or reordering these tiny tiny particles. You need to know that our body also affects by our it is very influenced by the frequencies surrounding us. So there is an impact of frequency on our cell and its components. Let's continue. Okay, so that particular video has clearly shown the evidence that the frequency has an impact on the particles. Okay, that means frequency also have impact on your body and its functioning. Okay, so in the nature, there are natural elements like water, air, light, and so many. Okay, even the fire, wind, all of those stuff. But here, of course, earth also. Okay, but in Amezcua, currently, what we are enhancing are the three elements: water, air, and light. Okay, that means by using innovative technologies, we are enhancing the properties of water that you're drinking, the environment that you are living in, and the light that you can give it to your cells, your body, and to your organs. Okay, and that's the reason why Amezcua is a unique brand with the message of science of nature. Okay, we have a beautiful brand video that we developed that showcases the importance of the nature and how Amezcua helps you.
We believe that a holistic approach to wellness is the key to a better life. Combining multidimensional aspects of wellness that embrace scientific methods with alternative therapies is allowing people to improve their understanding of what it means to be healthy, to reconnect to the rhythms of nature, and find their equilibrium. At Amezcua, we have been studying the science behind these rhythms, dedicated to harnessing nature's energy by understanding its natural patterns and wavelengths. All things are connected. Amezcua's breakthrough technology utilizes nature's geometry and wave patterns by creating usable and wearable products that realign molecular structures in the body. Our research has found that these products convert potentially harmful frequencies into beneficial energy. Or Qi. Amezcua is committed to developing products that work in harmony with nature and with a holistic lifestyle. We're dedicated to helping you reach your optimum physical and mental well-being and improve your quality of life.
As you see, the science of nature is what the main message that we want to give it out from Amezcua. Okay, so let's dive into the first element called water. Is there anyone deny the importance of water in our life? Water is one of the most important element that constitutes our body, which is around 70%. In the blood, it is 99%. In almost every organ, there is a substantial amount of water that is present, and water carries out so many functions in our body. You look at the list of functions that it carries out in your body are good enough to say how important it is. Imagine that you're running your own business, okay, and you have one product that gives you 70% of revenue. How you would be taking care of that product, how you would be thinking about that product, how much importance you will give to that product which gives you 70% of revenue, isn't it? But how many of us actually today give importance to drinking water? Ask yourself, have you drank enough water today? Have you ever thought what is the best water? Have you ever did some research to understand what kind of water is the best, or why people in certain places who drink the water from the nature has got longevity? They don't get aged very fast. They always have a lot of vitality, a lot of energy. Why? So all the answers lies in this one element of our body called water, drinking water. Okay, and today, unfortunately, what we are doing is we are replacing with carbonated sodas. If I offer your kid or offer maybe a millennial today, when the person is thirsty, really really thirsty, three things I offer. One is plain glass of water. Number two is healthy juice like beetroot, all of those kind of things mixed, a nice healthy antioxidant juice. Third one is a chilled can of Coke or a Pepsi. Which one you think your kid will go and grab, or you yourself? Maybe, I mean, I'm not talking about the people who are a bit boomers, baby boomers, but talking about the millennials and the generation which is very young, influenced by advertisements, media, and all this stuff. Definitely we put into our body carbonated soda, isn't it? But do you know that these carbonated sodas have high amount of sugar, and also they have carbon dioxide, which is a gas that makes your body more acidic? So that means if you take one can of any carbonated soda, the amount of damage it causes to your body, if you want to remove the damage, you need 32 glasses of water. You need to drink 32 glasses of water to get rid of the damage that is caused by one can of Coke. That's the amount of damage that it is caused by one can consumption of soda. Imagine how many you are having it on a weekly basis. You know very well. I don't need to answer. So that much damage. That's the reason why today we see a lot of diseases can come into our body very easily, and we have high incidences of non-communicable diseases like diabetes, hypertension, cancer, you name it, arthritis, back pains, neck pains. All of these things are very, very common nowadays because we are not taking care of the main ingredient called water. The research, the scientific research clearly evidences that water is life. Dr. Alexis Carrel, who won Nobel Prize, has done enough research to show to the world that water is life. Read about him. I'm giving a small homework. Read about Dr. Alexis Carrel and his beautiful research on a chicken, which he kept it alive for 34 years, the heart cells, and he made life again. Test tube baby. He created a chicken in the laboratory without actual chicken. Only cells of it were there with him. Okay. And when water is life, it's very, very important for all of us to understand what is the best water. And is it the water that we drink today from the tap, or is it the water that we buy from supermarket is enough, or is it the groundwater that is actually today fully contaminated with industrial waste, or is it rainwater today is the best? What is the answer? Natural spring water or mountain spring water, the water which is found in nature. Okay, that's the reason why when you go to nature, you will find nature means not the rivers, not reservoirs. You have to go to the origin of rivers, glaciers. When they melt and become rivers, that's when the best form of the water you can find are the springs that are coming from earth with carrying a lot of minerals and all this stuff. When the scientists are interested about this particular aspect of natural spring waters, the mountain spring waters giving a lot of benefits, they studied this water and they found a beautiful arrangement of water molecules under microscope. This particular arrangement specifically that is seen in mountain spring waters or the healing waters are the best waters in the world is called hexagonal crystal structure, a beautiful structure that you can only see in these waters, not our ordinary waters. Our ordinary water shows distorted structure. There is no uniformity of hexagon crystal structure that you find in these waters. Imagine you're building home. The brick is the basic unit, right? How you put the bricks one top of the other in a nice shape that creates a structure, whether it is igloo, whether it is a square, whether it's rectangle, whether it's pyramid shape or whatever. So still the basic ingredient or basic block is still a brick, right? In a house. Similarly, a glass of water that you're drinking, this glass of water has a basic ingredient called water. Okay, the H2O. Okay, the basic ingredient of this glass of water is H2O. But how this H2O, the trillions of H2Os attach to other H2Os, are they are bonding with other H2Os to create a structure, is what keeps us the difference between ordinary water and structured water. Structured water has this beautiful arrangement called hexagonal crystal structure. Okay, if you want to have this kind of structure in your drinking water, what are the possibilities? How can you get structured water, this kind of structured water every single day in your home? The only possibilities are three possibilities that I know of. One, you have to relocate yourself to nearest mountain spring, or you have to buy the waters which are actually found, which are actually claiming that they are directly from the nature, like Avian, like Fiji, and all this stuff. So either you have to relocate to Himalayas, where Ganga starts, or Makkah, where Zamzam water comes out of the three rocks, or you can go to places in Japan or Europe, like in Italy, we got a place like that, or you have to buy expensive waters like Avian and Fiji. Or we have a product that can actually help you with the latest technology that is available with the help of minerals and crystals. We have got a beautiful product that can convert any water in your home into the structured water, that is Amezcua Biodisc 3. In some parts of the world, it is called as geometry disc, like in Indonesia, but the product is exactly the same. It is called Amezcua Biodisc 3. It has got 14 minerals and 2 crystals. 14 minerals are proprietary secret. We are not going to reveal it to anybody, but 2 crystals are diamond powder and clear quartz. These minerals and crystals create an energy field around the disc. So this energy disc, it is manufactured with the minerals put inside, and it has got energy field. Then it undergoes a special process of energization. That means we activate all the minerals by placing this disc into a chamber with a lot of energies bombarding it over a period of 7 days. And that energy field of the disc extends to certain feet. So it lasts 30 years minimum. So the energy of the biodisc, because of the technology that we are using, it will last, it will carry the energy for next 30 years. And when you energize the water and you consume it on top of the biodisc, it increases your nutrition uptake. Hydration will be phenomenal. You will have a lot of, the problem today is that you drink water thinking that you are quenching thirst, but in reality, it is not. You're drinking water, your cells are not able to absorb inside. It stays outside the cell. A lot of, like 50% goes inside, 50% stays outside the cell, creating bloating effect, floating effect. Okay, that means your body feels heavy after consuming water, which should not be the case, which is not the ideal scenario. When you drink water, your cells need to absorb it maximum 100%. So the structured water, when you energize it by placing on top of the biodisc like this for 15 minutes, that is one method of energizing. If you don't have that much time, you can hold the disc and you can pour the water, touching the disc and collecting it into another glass, and you immediately can consume it. That means when you energize the water by placing on top of it, 15 minutes you have to wait. But if you're pouring it instantly, you can energize and consume the water. But when your cells receive this water, they have a memory towards this hexagonal crystal structure. It absorbs it 100%. That means the water can enter easily, structured water can enter easily into your cells, creating that hydration effect. And once your cell receives maximum amount of water, that means hydration, that means your blood is 99% water. That means whatever that you eat absorbed into the blood. That means the blood water contains nutrition. That nutrition also enters into the cells. So your mitochondria, which is waiting for this food, for this nutrition, it takes all that nutrition and burns effectively. That means your mitochondria, which is the battery of your mobile phone. Example is like a battery of your mobile phone need to be fully charged. In order to function for a longer period of time, your mitochondria need to be energized or given nutrition in order to function, in order to deliver energy to your body. So your mitochondria fires up and you have fantastic, phenomenal energy. That's the reason why some of the people, who consumed energized water, you will find it immediately that you are having very good energy levels, very high energy levels. It's because your cells are now hydrated. Your cells are now enjoying a fantastic influx of nutrition. Okay. And after mitochondria emits energy, the ATP cycle completes, and there are a lot of waste products which are being formed or settled in your cells. These waste products also need to be sent out. Structured water is the best water that can detoxify your cells as well. So it is not only entering into your cell, but also bringing out the toxins. Okay. Imagine your home. Okay. You have a maid that comes in and every day cleans it, or keeps your home clean. Imagine you're not cleaning your home for 7 days. How much garbage you think it get, and how much bad smell that can come because of the rotting of so many things. Similarly, in your cells, if you're keeping the toxins for longer period of time, they also damage. That means there is a damage from your body to your body, which you can avoid it by detoxifying the cells. It's like showering. When you shower, you apply soap, and then all the dust comes onto the froth, and then the water comes in and it removes that dust or dead cells on your skin. That's why you feel very fresh. So when you shower, how you feel fresh, imagine when your body takes the water or absorbs the water inside, also feels like that. So my question to you, when is the last time you had shower from inside? You may be having shower every day from outside, but what about the shower inside? Let me present to you the biodisc, which can help you to get your body showering from inside, enjoying the shower from inside. It works for 30 long years, guys. That is the beauty of it. And there are ways that you can use the Amezcua Biodisc 3. You can place like a glass of water on top of it, a glass of juice on top of it, a medicine, a strip of medicines you can place on top of it, a bottle of medicines you can place on top of it, and all they get energized. Like, for example, these are antioxidant tablets. I'll put it on top of it. I leave it half an hour, 1 hour, and I take the medicine from it. Like that, you can take it. Okay. You can also energize your food. You can also energize your fruits and vegetables. You can even keep it between your mobile phone and your body. There is a design on top of it, a unique design that you see on top of it. Also got a specific function. This design alone can help you to transmute the harmful radiation into beneficial frequency. Okay, this biodisc also proven to give or extend shelf life of fruits and vegetables. Normally, you buy a lot of groceries from the supermarket, right? Like green vegetables, leaves, and all. When you put in the refrigerator, they may not survive long, 2 to 3 days max. But when you place the biodisc inside the refrigerator, you will find that your green vegetables, green leaves, your fruits, they stay fresh longer period of time. You can wash fruits and vegetables with energized water also, and then keep it in the refrigerator. You will find it even more beneficial. Shelf life extends. You can use this water to wash your face, shower with it. To shower with it, simple. Hold the biodisc like this in your hand, take a pail of water, and you do clockwise a 50 times rotation, and the entire pail of water is energized. You can use the water for shower. Okay, you can also use energizing personal care products. All the personal care products that we have, QNet has a beautiful range of personal care products under Physio Radiance. You can use in a device called BioLite 3, which I'm going to come in a short while. I'm going to explain to you. You can carry on your body for more energy. Imagine the biodisc, which has got energy field. You carry in your pocket, you carry in your purse, you carry in your handbag. Keep closer to your body absorbs this energy, and your entire body energy will be elevated. Isn't it amazing, guys? You have a product that works at energy level. Okay, works not only on human beings but also for plants, animals like pets, fishes in your aquarium. Okay, it will work various levels of it. That's why we call Amezcua Biodisc 3 a multi-purpose disc, multiple benefits that you can gain. Okay, if you have one disc, entire family can enjoy the benefits. Of course, if you have more biodisc, you can keep it one in the refrigerator permanently, one in the BioLite permanently, one you carry all the time, one you allow your kids, to place it in between, one on the dining table, one in the medicine box, one in your cosmetic section of your home, one in the garden. It's all up to you guys. It's all how much you care about your health. Okay. And this particular product is backed by science. I am not only here saying blindly have faith. Go back to amezcua.com, www.amezcua.com, our microsite, our own website, and you can click on science, the button called science, and you can download all the journals on the scientific studies that we have. This year, we are actually going to beef it up even further. We are already completed a study in Nigeria with our very own professor from the top university in Nigeria, and we are going to share or release that study on Amezcua Biodis 3 during our V Africa that is going to happen very soon. Okay, so we have taken so many measures, so many steps to strengthen the science of Amezcua. The science is ongoing, and we are going to find out more and more and more benefits how Amezcua can help you. Okay, and this is just the beginning. Even though we are 17 years with Amezcua, it is still the beginning. The mentality, remember, this is the first year of the next 25 years. Okay, and we are going to expand our category from the three natural elements, which are water, light, air. These are the three elements, right? And we are going to venture into broader areas of our life. That means you may experience even further benefits with our upcoming new products this year. Okay, I'm just giving you teaser only. I'm not going to specifically say what it is, so that you still have some surprise, element there. So we are going to expand from these three elements to two more areas of your life in very, very near future. Okay, so we have certificates which are published, studies which are published. We also did a comparative study of the biodisc with other competitors in the market, which claims they also can structurize the water. But when we tested, biodisc stood number one. Biodisc took the first place. It's like you are the best. You go to Olympics and you join the run, a sprint, a marathon, or whatever, and you became the gold medal winner, right? So the biodisc became the winner of that particular test. Okay, now coming to the second product, which is BioLite 3, biophotons. I already spoke about biophotons. Biophotons are the light present within our cells. They're very, very helpful. They're very important for our cell communication. Also, they denote the state of our health. So we developed a product. If you want to stay on top of the game, there is an accessory for the biodisc. That means you have to buy the biodisc. It's a 1000 BV product in the world plan, and you buy it. And there is an accessory for this product, and that accessory is called BioLite 3. A BioLite 3 is a device in which the biodisc need to be placed, and it is a light therapy device, as you see. So I'm placing the biodisc inside. Okay, let me first turn off. Yeah, and then I'm placing the biodisc inside the compartment here. So the biodisc exactly fits, okay, into the top compartment of the BioLite, and the BioLite lid, you need to close it, okay. And this device has a sensor which is written power and color. So you need to turn it on. So when you turn it on, you'll see the red light, and with another click on the same button, it turns on to green, then to blue, and then to white. There are four different colors which alternates: red, green, blue, white. Every single color has a unique benefit. Okay, that means red color can be used to shine on your body if you have specific problems like pain, if you have post-operative injury, if you want to elevate your mood, if you want to activate hormones, if you have thyroid problem or thyroid gland activation, if you want to promote cell regeneration, you need to use red light. The next light is green if you want to use liver detoxification, if you want to relieve stress, if you want to boost your immune system, green color. The blue color is anti-inflammatory. It also calms your nerves, improves your sleep, okay, improve your metabolism. And then white is for general maintenance. You don't have any issues, major health issues, you just want to be very active in the day, you can shine on the 7 energy centers of your body, which in the midline of your body, your upper body, and you shine it 5 minutes like that, and you are channelizing your energy very, very well. So the light energy, the beautiful part of light energy is this is non-invasive. You're not something putting like pills into your body, but you're penetrating the light non-invasively deeper into your tissues and can activate mitochondria. Okay. And I have done a lot of episodes on the BioLight 3 before. There is a channel on YouTube called Wellness Wave. I highly encourage all of you to go there and watch all the videos which are there. And now we are coming to the last product, which is Cheapendant 4. It's all about protecting ourselves from radiation. Okay, so let's listen to the scientists what they are saying.
That before today, because they actually are now giving people this information. Telstra is telling you to use a hands-free device to keep a mobile phone away from the head and body, because mobile phones and Wi-Fi devices emit pulsed microwave radiation. 900 times a minute, it's looking for a signal. It says to the tower, where are you? Here I am. Where are you? Here I am. It's smart. That's how it's supposed to do. Now, when the phone rings, the worst time for you to put a phone right next to your head is when you answer it and say hello, because it's smart and it goes to max power and bone marrow. And look here at the radiation as it gets into the groin area. And that's just from having a mobile phone modeled into the pocket.
So if you are a male person and you're carrying the mobile phone in your lower pocket, okay, it is actually affecting the production, okay, affecting the movement, okay, of sperms, and it actually can lead to impotency as well. That is the research that is actually saying. So it is dangerous because these frequencies are very close to microwave frequencies. There are
That
the
before
frequencies
today.
which are present in the cell phone towers, which are actually responsible for our 5G communication today. They are radio frequencies, but very high-end radio frequencies, high bandwidth radio frequencies, which are basically damaging our cells, our activity of cell components. Okay, and this study, which was conducted in 2017 by Environmental Health Trust in USA, you can clearly see that kids should be kept away from technology. But have you seen today the strollers are made with a place where you can put iPad, you can put your phone. For an infant, for a kid who born few months back, you have a stroller. Okay, it's already there out in the market, and you have a place to keep your iPad or mobile phone and all these stuff. So what we are actually exposing our kids to at an early age is the technology with high amount of radio frequency, high amount of radiation, high amount of millimeter waves, or high amount of microwave radiation. One simple question: what happens when you put popcorn inside microwave? You all know what happens. It pops, right? Because of the heat. When you give your mobile phone to the kid, and if kid speaks on that phone for 20 minutes, the radiation can enter 70% of the brain, creating heat inside that brain tissue. Do you want your kids not able to focus, lose concentration, get ADHD at a very early age, not able to talk on time, okay, not able to think on their own, no creativity, all of those things? This generation is a very high risk of losing it. All of these beautiful traits of human beings, like, you can visualize, you can be very creative, you can think, you can process it, you can absorb it, grasp it, you're losing it because you're addicted to screens nowadays. So the radiation plays very, very important role today, and wireless technology is the main reason for it. Because wireless technology, which comprises of all the gadgets, you name it, from cell phones to your computers to tablets to your electronic gadgets, there are so many, Wi-Fi, your Bluetooths, everything, they're all actually emits radiation, and this radiation actually can damage our health, overall stress. And 5G is actually not just only a internet, but it's a internet of things, meaning there are so many things which are going to be connected to 5G, that brings automation, that brings robots into play. That means you are replaced now. Your job can be replaced by a machine. Can you imagine the scenario? By 2025, 16 million jobs are at stake. 16 million. 16 million jobs will be replaced. by automation, by robots. And we are in that era. We are actually just started to witness the power of AI, isn't it? And this is only going to get worse. As I mean, it may seem like your life is getting better and better. That means with all of those things sophisticated, you don't need to think anymore. You don't need to remember anything anymore. Everything is done by the machine. You become so dependent, and actually you are giving evolution. You are actually giving birth to a new species called robots. Okay, but what is the main issue? Because we are energy beings, when we expose to this radiation, our biofield gets distorted, our energy field gets distorted, and when our energy field get distorted, you will get stress, and this stress starts off with small headache, small tiredness, small fatigue, but chronic stress can lead to serious mental and physical problems, as worst as people committing suicide, to people choosing option to do violence. Okay, it is today's world. Actually, there is, how I can say, whatever may be the reason, we are not able to think with clarity. You're taking decisions in the spur of that moment, isn't it? Yesterday I was just listening to one story that was actually going viral right now in India. A mother killed 4-year-old daughter, right? Son, right, in Goa. I think that's what happened. And that lady was CEO of a AI company. Can you imagine? Irrespective of what level you are, in terms of your job or anything, but in the spur of a moment, you have taken a decision, okay, which is actually devastating, which cannot be comprehended by any other person. Okay, how can you actually take a life of your own son who is just 4-year old? And these kind of things are happening nowadays a lot, in and around, because we are not using our brain anymore. We are dependent on technology, and we are just becoming like slaves to this technology. And one of the reason why this technology is very dangerous, because that's what actually, the top 0.01% may be wanting. They want you to be just don't think, just do it. Okay, we tell you what you to buy. We tell how your life's supposed to be, because that's how you are being controlled right now. Everything that you buy today is actually driven. Okay, this you might have heard several times, right? Driven by all these gadgets. They tell you, they give you ads according to what you're discussing, what you're thinking. They're listening every time, they're seeing every time what you're doing, what topic you're talking. Okay, just experiment this one, guys. You talk about projectors, like mini projectors. For example, take this example, just try and keep your mobile phone close to you and just maybe talk. I want to buy projector, mini projector, just discuss about it for half an hour. And you go to your Insta, and you will find the third or fourth page itself, fourth scroll itself, will find the mini projector. So this is the world where we are living in. Targeted marketing and all of this stuff can bring you, you know, all kinds of imagination how the world is going to be in the future. But the thing is, we as energy beings, we are getting affected by the surrounding environment. Okay, that means my environment today is filled with electromagnetic fields, which are dangerous levels, which are very high levels, that our body may not be able to function at its best. So how to live energized in this wireless world? Is it possible for anyone to say that, okay, I give up on my phone, I don't want to use my phone, at all from today onwards, I'm safe? Cannot, right? Because the cell phone towers are everywhere. You have the entire network already established. They already planted, even in the forest, thickest of the forest, also got the cell phone towers, and even the satellites also going to beam all the radiation. So how to protect ourselves? Okay, even today, you go up in the aeroplanes 30,000 feet, you can use a mobile phone. You can even do video calls at 30,000 feet, isn't it? Europe already allowed to use the mobile phone, Wi-Fi, everything at 30,000 feet when you're actually, airborne. You can do that. So the future, we're talking about how to protect ourselves. That's when QNet and Amezcua has got the solution. It may not be the 100%, but it is the best start. You can say that. Cheap Pendant 4, a pendant which has got a unique technology in it in the form of a chip or a plate. It is called art energized plate, art chip or art plate. which works for 30 years, which anybody can use it about 3 years of age, which has got the frequencies. Remember the frequencies that I told you? The frequencies which I have mentioned to you before, those frequencies, how it can affect positively the structures of your body, the frequencies which are in the nature, okay, are kept into this chip, and it is providing you all of those natural frequencies to your brain. Imagine you're wearing a cheap pendant and it is giving you natural frequencies for your brain to use it to function, to improve its function. Okay, like the best example that I can take, yeah, again, I'm going back to the lady who shared the testimony before, right? Yeah, I'm not able to see your name, but it starts with V, right? Yeah, exactly. So when you went to the factory, when you're actually in that environment, you felt that there's a lot of noise, the machines running and all. Those are all man-made frequencies. Man-made frequencies, meaning all the gadgets, all the equipment that we are engineering and manufacturing, they emit the noise. Okay, even the mobile phone is also giving you noise, but you cannot hear it right now because these are invincible. Yeah, they're not able to, you're not able to hear it. A very high range of radio frequency which you cannot hear it. Our ears only can hear 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Okay, so here we are talking about natural frequencies compared to the man-made frequency. Man-made frequencies gives you a lot of irritation, a lot of headaches, a lot of stress, whereas natural frequencies which are giving to your brain calms you down, gives you stress, give you stress relief. So the benefits that you see on cheap and are exactly those. It boosts your energy levels, it calms you, it gives you better sleep, it boosts your biofield, it also improves your physical performance, and also immune system will get stronger when you use it for a longer period of time, and also boost your productivity and creativity. And various occasions you can use it, whether it is for fashion, whether it is for traveling, whether it's for yoga, meditation. You can use it while exercising, all of those stuff. Only three areas you're not supposed to use it cheap and for is while swimming, while showering, while sleeping. These three occasions you're not supposed to use our product. Okay, and finally we have a beautiful scientific advisory board. Dr. Beverly Rubik from USA, Dr. Constant Korotko from St. Petersburg, and Professor Abaidun from Nigeria. And we have got plenty of certificates, plenty of research. As I mentioned before to you, all this research you can download it from the place amezcua.com, www.amezcua.com. And 2024, if you want to redefine your wellness, prevention is always better than cure. Remember this one very important statement: self-care is in our hand. What is self-care? Healthcare, you might have heard, right? Healthcare means you go when you're sick, but self-care is when you take actively the decisions to take control of your health by changing your lifestyle, adapting the technology, innovative technologies like Amezcua is offering to you, and may make corrections. Those areas where you are weak can help you to get that self-care in your life. Okay, with that, I have ended my presentation. I would like to take a few questions before we wrap up today's session. Yeah, so the questions, how you need to ask, you need to raise your hand, like how Abu Bakr just raised his hand. Then I unmute. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your question. Hi, Abu Bakr, how are you? Where are you from? Nigeria, is it?
Yes, yeah. I'm from Nigeria.
Hi, yes, go ahead with your question. Thank you.
All right.
What is your question? No? Okay. Somebody, Girish is asking, can you please repeat what are the three occasions where cheap and broad should not be used? As I repeated, I'm repeating one more time. During shower, during swimming, and during sleeping. Three occasions you're not supposed to use your cheap pendant. Okay. Thank you. Abu Bakr, sorry, you're not able to ask your question. So I'm going to Smitaji. Yes, go ahead, Smitaji. You can unmute and ask your question. I hope you got answers if you have any before. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Dr. Shafi.
Yes.
Actually, I have a cheap intent too,
Yes.
and biodis too.
Yep.
So how much is the life of that?
15 years cheap pendant 2 as well as biodisc 2. So
Okay,
it really depends on which year you bought. From there, you can calculate your 15 years.
okay, sure. And how to check that it is working correctly?
Yeah, for the biodisc, you can actually do a simple lemon test or salt test. Usually, when you rub salt on top of it and you compare the taste of the actual salt and this one, you should find the salt which is energized on biodisc 2 is less in saltiness.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you can
Sure.
also do the same thing with lime also. You can also find the lime to be less in sour. You can do that. Okay.
Okay, sure. Last question, very small. How to take care of biodisc and chip indent?
Yeah,
How to
only.
clean it or whatever?
Okay, cheap and no need to clean. You just use a wet tissue and then use a dry tissue to wipe it off. It's just only wiping. But whereas the biodisc, because you are going to touch the disc with your hands several times and you're also going to pour the water on top of it, you need to use your regular table salt. आपके
Okay.
घर में जो table salt रहता है, use the table
जी.
salt to put it on top of it, rub it. You just put the salt and rub it and then wash under the running water. That is the
Okay.
best way to keep it very clean.
Okay. So
Okay.
any direction, anti-clockwise,
Doesn't matter,
any
doesn't
direction.
matter. While
Okay.
cleaning, it's just like random. You can use any direction.
Okay. Okay. Sure. So 15 days in a 15 days or once in a month.
Up to you. I mean, whenever you feel that it is not clean, you can wash it. You can wash it twice a day. You can wash it once a week. It really
Okay.
depends on how much actually you're touching it. See, the
Mhm.
problem is when you keep on touching it, you may have the problem of hygiene, right? So
Correct.
it's not, yeah, clean. So you can wash it no matter how
Thank you.
often it is. Thank you so
Yeah.
much,
Thank you
Manaji.
so much.
No problem. No problem. Thank you. I'm going to Mona Chopra, then I'm coming to Abdullah.
Hello,
Hi, Mona. Where are you from?
I'm Chandigarh.
Chandigarh. How are you? Go ahead.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
I just wanted to know whether the research that you showed, if that's been peer reviewed by other
Yes.
scientists as well.
Before publishing by any journal, it is 100% peer reviewed. Otherwise, they
Oh,
won't
perfect.
accept it. Otherwise, they won't accept at all.
Okay,
And
that's awesome.
just to also add, because it's a very good question, Monaji, because the studies which we publish, the journals, the publication house are actually the one which is International Journal of Complementary and Alternative Medicine. Once you download, you'll understand. You can see the name and all. It is
Okay.
considered number 2 in the world, which takes the publications from wellness industry. So we're
Okay.
talking about the top journals, okay, which
Yeah.
are already having good credibility.
Okay, that's good. I'll download it. Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much, Mona. Okay, all the best. Yeah, bye. Right, we come to Abdullah. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, you're already unmuted. No, can't hear you. I can't hear you. Still not.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Who should not use biodics?
Who should not use biodiesel? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, basically, there is no restriction as long as the person is supposed to drink water. Okay, I'm just muting you so that it will not disturb, much. Okay, the only restriction for biodisk consumption, that means basically biodisk, nobody eats the biodisk, right? Nobody eats it. You energize the water and drink it. So, whoever has the restriction of drinking water cannot use it, obviously. Yeah. So that means if somebody's kidneys failed, doctor advise you not to drink more than half a liter or 1 liter. Those cases, you only give that amount of water. But if you are healthy, your kidney is absolutely fine, you can drink 3 to 4 liters, absolutely without any doubt. Energize the water and go for it. Drink water and you see the difference happening in your life. You will be very energized. You will have fantastic immune system. Okay, remember guys, whenever you fall sick next time, okay, I really don't want you to fall sick, but any flu, any fever, any kind of thing that comes into your body next time, energize the water a few times, like 6 times or 10 times, like pouring it multiple times is called supercharging. try and drink the water as much as you can, like maybe go up to 5 liters, and you see how your body reacts. Your body recovers very, very fast. If usually you take 5 days to recover from a flu, 3 days or 2 days, you're already done and back in full action. That is the difference in productivity. Okay, Abdullah, yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, I go next to Kinjal. I think, yeah. After Naresh, I will be stopping because we are already ran out of time. Yes,
Uh,
Kinjal, go ahead.
okay,
Introduce yourself first. Yeah.
for a very wonderful session and very informative and is a eye-opening session. And actually, I have a Biodisc 3 and Chip Pendant 3. So, what is the validity of that?
Cheap and N3 is 20 years. Biodis 3 is 30 years. So Biodis 3 is the latest version that you already have it. It works 30 years, so no problem. You can use it absolutely fine. The cheap and N3 is 20 years. Okay. Actually, the latest version is cheap and N4. The reason why cheapen and 3 is like why we in a hurry we launched cheapen and 4 last year is because the 5G was introduced to the world, which has got a different high frequency range that affects our body. So we needed a superior protection. That's why there was cheapen and 4 but not at biodisc 4. You understand?
Okay,
Yes.
okay, understand. And any side effect if
For which product? Biodis 3 is mostly safe. Usually you don't have much problems with drinking water, whereas cheap pendant, only certain people, I can say that if somebody is having pacemaker in the heart, only those people need to be cautious.
what?
Pacemaker,
Pardon?
pacemaker. Have you heard of pacemaker in the heart? Okay, it's basically like a electrical equipment that it is implanted in the heart to create the heartbeat, to generate the
Okay.
heartbeat. It's called pacemaker. Only those patients need to be a little bit cautious. Otherwise, no issues. Yeah.
Okay, okay. And the last question, actually, I want to know, I'm so curious, how to make this product.
Unfortunately, I cannot teach you the manufacturing process because that's proprietary. But we already told you what is inside the product. Okay. I can tell you. Okay. The product, the whole concept, the design, the from the ingredients to everything, it takes minimum 3 years of research to come up with one product. That means the biodisc took the third generation of biodisc took for me 3 years of research. You understand? So the effort, the consultations with scientific community, the research, what minerals and all, it's extensively researched, so we cannot share it with you. That's why it is proprietary. I hope you understand, Kinjal. Thank you so much.
Understand.
Okay. That's a
Okay.
good question. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, Naresh Chavan, as we promised, we take your question as the last one. Other guys, we take it in the next session. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Naresh, go ahead,
Sure.
please.
Yeah. Thanks, Avi, for the opportunity.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
no.
just my question is, in how much time water will be energized? Is there any
Okay.
limited time?
As I mentioned, if you want to energize the water, there are two methods, right? One, you take a glass of water and you place it on top of the biodisc as a coaster. But if you do like this method, 15 minutes, this entire glass of water is energized, or it can be a jug of water also energized. Once it is energized, it stays for 10 days. Once it is energized, the life of that water is 10 days. Very important,
Oh,
this one, because once you energize, it won't expire immediately if you don't drink in 1 hour. It will stay, it will hold that energy for next 10 days. Okay. But
okay.
if you don't
Yeah.
have 15 minutes time, if you don't have 15 minutes time, you want to immediately energize and drink on the spot. You can pour it, touching the disc, collect into another vessel. The
Okay.
best method is take 2 jugs with a chunni, with a strainer. You know what is strainer, right? Like a juice strainer, right? Put the biodisc in the strainer and pour water from one to another. Like you're pouring from one jug to another jug and repeating. Like you can pour from A to B, B to A to B, like that. You can do it 3 times for regular consumption. And when you're sick, you multiply, you do it 6 times. You increase it more times. Okay. But
Yeah.
again, lifespan of that water also is 10 days.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Okay,
Yeah. Thanks.
Rakesh is persistent, so I'm taking Rakesh question. Go ahead, Rakesh. Yeah. Now you need to, I'm not able to hear you. There is some issue with your audio.
Now it's audible.
Yeah. Where are you from, Rakesh?
I'm from Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Okay, my place, my city.
Okay. Okay. We chip in
There is
and give
some
them
noise. There is some noise behind you.
Now it's okay.
Somebody talking behind you or next to you somewhere. Okay. Yeah, you put your question straightforward. Sorry. Put your question quickly.
Okay. While we give to others for cheap and we need to keep the sunlight in 15 minutes.
20
Okay.
minutes. Yeah. 20 minutes.
Biodisk for giving to others, we need to give any
No need.
restrictions.
Biodisk, no restriction. Biodisk, the whole family can use it. Only cheap pendant is a personal product for you. That's the reason why you need to do this method. But it is only if you're giving that person permanently or for a long period of time. Not for 1 hour and then again take it back. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, that concludes our session for today. And I hope you have got the essence, the main message of 2024, championing yourself. So think this mentality of making yourself, to be the best, championing you. All the best, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.